What up, you guys? It's Elop Next here. I'm currently about to go inside soon, start working for the day. But yeah, today I just wanted to come on here and just talk about something that was on my mind, like always. So lately I've been trying to get back into reading and building habits, and one of the books that I've been reading is Hiding from Love from Dr. John Townsend. I'm really liking it so far. Right now I'm in like chapter 4, but really I want to talk about chapter 3 in this book. And eventually when I'm done with this book, I'm going to make a whole video about it because this book is pretty good and I got a lot of notes on it. But talking about chapter 3, based off from what I remember, he really goes into maturing growth versus restoring growth. Basically, maturing growth is the person who God has, the person that God has designed you to be, and basically you're maturing, you're going step by step, you're taking little baby steps to get to the person that God has you to be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make mistakes and stuff, but you're gonna learn. You're learning little bits here and there, but eventually you're striving to be the person that God has you to be. Restoring growth is the damaged side of you, the part that has been traumatized through PTSD, different things in life, trauma, heartbreak, death in the family, or death that impacted you, and stuff that changed you, your psyche, your mental, and stuff that changed who you were. You know what I'm saying? Restoring is basically, like restoring the damaged sides of you, basically restoring what was lost or what was damaged. You know what I'm saying? If you used to smile a lot, or you used to be happy a lot as a kid or something like that, and then something tragic happened and you kind of lost that side of you, restoring growth is going back to that is coming back to that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, sun coming up. But yeah, I really like chapter 3 because he really goes in the difference between those two. But what really hit me was the restoring side of it, the restoring growth side of it all, because all of us, not just me, but you as well, everybody has parts of us that's damaged. We're all damaged. We all have parts of us that are injured from childhood to adulthood. People have kids, people have wives, some people just lose different sides of them, and it's okay. Like, we gonna change. I'm like starting to realize like change is gonna happen, but some people never get back what they lost, if that makes sense. Some people, it takes a whole lifetime for them to recover what was lost or recover what was damaged. And I realized that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Older people in my life that might have came in my life that always stay stuck in their own ways, and they never recover what was lost from a failed marriage. Because speaking from my family, I'm coming from a family from a lot of divorces, a lot of failed marriages. No judgment, but that's what it is. Or baby mama culture. My dad got a lot of baby mamas, and it's a lot of trauma, a lot of dysfunction and stuff like that. And some people, they never put the work in to go back to what caused all this to happen, what caused me to do all this, and they never go back to what was missing or what caused me to do all this stuff. Some people, they stay stuck in their own ways. And now I'm just like starting to learn, like, if you not growing, you dying. Hold up, man, sun in my eyes. But yeah, if you not growing, you really dying. Like, if you not progressing, you really staying stagnant. You're dying slowly. You gotta grow. And this book is really like opening my eyes to that. So that's why I'm gonna just look at the sun. But yeah, that's why I'm really excited to do a whole video about this book, because chapter 3 really changed my whole perspective on like things like that, as far as my past. Because speaking for me, like I said, there's a lot of trauma that I went through, a lot of things that I gotta go back and recover what I lost. Something else I want to talk about, because I got a lot of examples that I could come up with, but girls that I've dated or like at least talked to, you know, for real, like, and really get to know them. This is one experience that she said, like, I didn't always used to be like this. Now, mind you, she was in like a longer relationship before, you know, talking to me and off like this. But it was like I was dealing with the broken side of her. Yeah, basically. And I just remember, like, she say, like, I used to not be like this. Like, I used to be like smiling and happy and all this type of stuff. But then, you know, whatever happened with the last relationship, it kind of changed her. And like I said, it kind of put some things in perspective for me, because like what literally what we was talking about in the book, I've seen it happen over and over and over again, like throughout my life and things like that. So that's why I'm like saying it's very important to go back to the past sometimes and to, you know, look at what was damaged, because people hide that stuff. That's why I like that book too. People hide that stuff that was damaged, that was hurt, in different ways. Everybody hide it in a different way, but people hide and put that stuff in disguise, put a band-aid over it, whatever the case may be, because some people don't want to deal with it, or some people are ashamed of people judging them, whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to bring that back up. But yeah, man, I just remember, like, girls that I talked to, like, they would say that stuff. Now, granted, that was probably a red flag. Probably should have not talked to them. I'm gonna be honest. Probably was a red flag. Probably should have, like, but I don't know. I just now I'm like taking it in and I'm like processing it a little bit different, man. I'm just saying. So I guess what all I'm trying to say is continue to grow to the person who you want to be, or that God has you to be. But don't forget about the damaged sides about you, the parts that have been through trauma, childhood trauma. Don't forget about who you are, like who you really are as a person. Don't change who you are for people, for validation. Don't change who you are for a girl, a man, your friends, your family. If that's not who you are, don't ever change up who you are, because you're going to be dissatisfied with yourself and you're going to be missing parts of you that was always there. It was there. Like, you might have been creative. You might have really loved to draw. You might have really loved to dance. You really might have loved to do all this stuff, but life happened. You got a family, or you got a wife, or work, promotions and things like that. You don't have enough time for it. Don't ever, I don't know why, I just keep stressing, don't ever lose like who you are, for real. And even talking to my mom, like, my mom, I feel like she's tapping into like who she really was, because mind you, my mom had me as a kid herself. She had me when she was 15, so she had to grow up. So all that stuff that, like, she might have been creative or things like that, all that stuff had to go out the window, because she had to prioritize me, because I was a baby at the time. But now I'm old, I'm grown now, and she has time to focus on like the things that she want to do. I feel like now, like, me having conversation with her time to time, like, she's tapping back into who she really was, for real. That's all I'm saying. Don't ever lose who you are due to life circumstances and things like that, because life circumstances are always gonna happen. But don't lose who you truly are. Don't ever lose that. Don't let no relationship stop you. Don't let no job, promotion, whatever it is. Don't ever lose who you really are. That's all I really wanted to say, though. But I gotta get into work, man. I hope this helps somebody, and I hope y'all guys have a great day. It's Eli up next. Peace out.